Hello, this is Paul Stryer, and welcome to another Bloggers Workspace online course. We provide no BS tools and courses for bloggers and digital nomads. In this module, we are going to talk about one of the most important subjects in regards to creating an online course, and that is the creation of your framework, which is the outline or table of contents of your online course. I'd like to think of it as a plan, and as my mentor is always yelling at me as we do our projects together, he will say, make a plan and work the plan. And if you have a plan, right from the start, it keeps you on track and helps you have vision for your online course. Let's jump right into this module and get jiggy with it. As I said, we're going to learn how to make the plan or the outline for your online course, and this is called a framework. So, in this video, we're going to talk about what a framework is. We're going to talk about the tools to use, such as Microsoft Word, Google Docs, or any other text editor, and then we're going to look at real quickly how to create a framework. Creating a framework is usually pretty easy to do. It really is just an outline. If you look at the right-hand side of this slide where it says, what is a framework, you're going to see what looks like an outline or a table of contents. Notice that the framework is made up of modules and sections. The modules are like chapters, and the sections are the sections within that chapter. So in this case, I decided to plan out a course on how to do crypto mining. So module 1 is just a welcome module. Welcome to Cryptocurrency Mining 101. Then we have section number 1, which is course intro. And then notice that I put some notes to the side that said this is just going to be a green screen video of me talking. And then section number 2 of module 1 is a course outline, kind of like what we're doing on this slide here with our agenda for this module. And again, that's going to be a green screen video of me talking and maybe a slide in the upper right hand corner over my shoulder so you can see the agenda while I'm talking to you. Then module 2 is what is cryptocurrency, and this again is like a chapter. And then section 1 is what is crypto mining and why would I want to mine, or why mine. And this might be a screenshot video. I might have some slides that I want to show, like I'm doing right here, and I'm just showing you slides or things that are happening on the screen. So if I was to be working in Excel, I could be showing you Excel on the screen and what I'm doing on the screen and narrating it like I'm doing on this slide right now. And then section number 2 is types of crypto mining. Again, that might be a screenshot type of video. And then module number 3 is crypto mining equipment. And then section 1 is GPU mining. And I might take you on a live tour of my data center and walk you through it and talk as I walk you through the data center. So it might be a live video. Maybe I'm holding my iPhone on a selfie stick and I'm just walking through and talking to you. Of course, I would need a microphone that's really good because it's loud in the data center. And then section number 2 is ASICs mining, and I might just do a green screen video and have a table full of equipment and be showing you the equipment. And then section number 3 is other types of mining, and it might be a screen video again. As you can see, I'm starting to build a outline or a formula for how I'm going to create this course. And again, you need to make a plan and work the plan. If you have a plan right from the start, it's real easy to stay on track and get your course done in a reasonable amount of time. If you don't have a plan, you're going to be all over the place and you're going to really go off in what they call the rabbit holes and just be creating things and doing things that don't really fit and they don't work together. The other great thing about making a plan is you can rearrange things on the paper before you start recording, and even if you do start recording, you can still rearrange them because you can move your videos as you publish them up on your website. So just remember, the modules are like the chapters, and usually chapters don't have videos or content with them, but you can if you want to, and then the sections are the actual meat and potatoes or the content, and that's where you'll have your videos or whatever else it is it's going to be that will be part of that content. So let's do a quick exercise and create a framework. Remember, with all of my online courses, you can stop or rewind the video at any time to perform the tasks at hand or rewatch any section that you need to, and then restart the video when you are ready. So I've decided to show you Google Docs because it's free, it's online, and it is really good at sharing so that you can do collaboration with other people. So since I'm showing you Google Docs, I started out in Gmail. I've logged into my Gmail account, and in the upper right-hand corner, there's the 9 little dots. If you click on those, a menu will open, and in that menu, you're going to see all the apps that Google provides. If you scroll down, you're going to see Google Docs, and it's going to open up to that application. Once Google Docs opens, it's going to ask you, do you want a template or a blank sheet of paper? I'm going to just click on the big plus sign there that says blank paper and go ahead and open up a brand new document. Next, at the very top, I will type the name of this document, and that will also automatically become the name of the document in Google Docs. It does this for you automatically, and it also does automatic saves. That's another reason why I like Google Docs. Once my name is finished being typed out, I can highlight it just like I do in Word or any other text editor, and then click the B at the top to bold it. So you see you have your toolbar of all your items at the top. Now notice that I'm changing the font size so it fits on the page. Then I'm going to center it, and now I have a good looking title. In the upper left-hand corner, notice that it says Untitled Document. If I click on it, notice that it changes to what I typed at the top, so now the document has a name. Putting my cursor at the end of the first line, I'm going to hit Enter, then I'm going to center it, then I'm going to reduce the size of the font so I can do a subtitle, and then turn off the bold. Now, I'm going to type what my subtitle is going to be for this document. With my mouse at the end of that line, I'm going to go ahead and hit Enter, and that will put me below this line in the center automatically, and I'm going to type another line. Remember I said make a plan and work your plan? Well, this is a plan for your work. And then just in case I decide to publish this outline as part of my course, I'm going to go ahead and hit Enter and do one more line and put my name and then put my company name and make that into a hyperlink. Notice that B keeps automatically trying to become a big B and I want it to be little. If I right click on the word and go to the bottom and say clear formatting of this menu, it'll make it back to allow me to make it into a small b. Now it's a small b, and then I'll type my name, and then I'll type URL for my website. Now I can highlight the URL for my website and make it into a hyperlink, again, just in case I post this. And so I'll highlight it and go to the little link at the top, and notice that it said, hey, this looks like a link, let me go ahead and finish it for you. So I just clicked on it instead of typing it in. Now notice that it's blue with an underline. You might be asking yourself, where does this document get saved? If I go back to the previous tab, which is the Gmail tab, I open up the 9 little dots again and go down to Drives. I'm going to open the Drives app, and you'll notice that the file is saved in my Google Drives cloud storage. It's already there. I don't have to save it anywhere, it just puts it there, and it's available anywhere on the internet from any computer or any device. So now I'm going back to my tab so we can continue working on our framework. So now I'm going to move my cursor down a few lines, and then I might change my fonts if I want to, change the bold, change whatever I want, but I need to set up bullet points, and I want to do a numbering bullet point so that I can do my modules, not the sections. I just want to do my high-level modules. What are the chapters of my book, or what are the chapters of my outline going to be for this online course? So the first one is going to be podcast, name, and niche. Well, that seems a good place to start. I need to know what the name of it is and what it's going to be about, or the niche it's going to be in, to start this outline or framework. Number 2, so I hit Enter and it goes down to the next line and automatically puts the number 2 in for me. So my second item in my framework is creating the artwork for my podcast, because I'll need a main piece of artwork, and then I'll need a piece of artwork for every episode, and that main artwork needs to be the same every time so people get to know me based on that artwork. So I'll go ahead and create that, and it gives me time to create it and edit it over time. And then the third part might be in podcast intro and outro. I always record a template that says, "Hi, I'm Paul Stryer, and welcome to my blog," or whatever, and I use that over and over and over again. I only record it once. So I might as well create some intros and outros and music or whatever so I have them ready so I can be very fast to build my podcast. I'm going to go ahead and jump to the end of my outline here to speed things up. So as you can see, I have 12 main modules that are going to be the main chapters of this outline for this course. Then I'm going to go back and I'm going to hit enter and then tab on each line, and notice that it indented and made it automatically into an A. So if I hit enter after a line, it's going to make a number like 2 or 3, but if I hit tab, it's going to slide in and make it into small letters. And notice that I'm going to just start typing all the things that I'm going to do inside of this chapter, and these will be the individual videos. So A will be a video, B will be a video, C will be a video, and I'll have these videos under each one of these chapters. Now again, you might have a main welcome video for each module telling an agenda of what's going to happen in that module. You don't have to, but you can. And then each section will have a video. You might have a PDF that goes with each section. You might have homework that goes with each section. And a lot of the LMS systems on the internet, the websites, will allow you to hand out homework and do tests. So you could even have tests during chapters. So there's a lot we can do once we get to that part of it. Remember, Google Docs automatically saves for you as you're working. It also, if someone else is working in it, it won't let you type over each other's items and then have version control issues, which is what I really like about Google Docs. And it's free and it's online, so your documents is always there in your Google Drive. This particular outline I actually created in Word. So I'm going to jump to Word just to show you the finished version of it in Word. And again, it's never really finished. You're always editing it as you go. So now that we've switched over to the Word version of the same document, you can see that I have everything here, and I have all my subsections. So A and B and C and D in section 1 or chapter module 1 are going to be videos. And there might be sub-videos for each one of those as well. But again, it just gives you an idea of how to build a framework. And your framework might be really huge and you might have a lot of videos to make, but if you just start chipping away with them one at a time, you'll eventually get to the end of it. And again, if you have a framework, you stay on track and get done in a much faster time. I'm going to go ahead and let you listen to and enjoy the music while you look at what I built for this framework for this podcasting class. And I'm going to go ahead and probably make this class after I'm done with this class on how to build online courses. Notice section 10 and 11. 10 really isn't a video or anything for the class. It's just to remind you to update the framework as you make lessons so that you can have a much better framework and make it into a better product. And look at number 11. 11 just says repeat 6 through 11 to create another video, and then 6 for 11 for another video, and 6 to 11 for another video. So you just rinse and repeat and keep going over and over and over again. Thank you for joining me for this bloggersworkspace.com video, and I look forward to seeing you in a future class. This is Paul Stryer. Have a good day.